Hello students, welcome to Math 1100 College Algebra. Lesson 1 corresponds to sections 1 and 2 of our textbook. And up to section 3, a lot of things will look like review, and that's normal. If all these are completely new to you, then you may have to take some double courses that combine college algebra and intermediate algebra together. Alright, let's begin linear equations. And please remember this basic strategy. Denominators first, and then parentheses, and then like terms. What do I mean by these? Here's an example. Okay, let's solve this linear equation. Do you see any denominator? No. Parentheses? No. Like terms? Yes, there are some like terms. 3x and x, they are like terms. -4, 5, those are like terms, and then you can combine all those. How do we do that? Well, here we go. Sorry about the typo. Okay, just copy and paste. That's where we start. And then this x, flip it to the left-hand side. So minus x. Subtracting x from both sides, basically. And this -4, flip it to the other side. So we have +4. Add 4 to the both sides. So we have 3x minus x, which is 2x, and 5 plus 4, which is 9. And consequently, after final division, we get 9/2. Pretty simple, and this is something everybody is familiar with already. A little bit more complicated example, not much. We have 2y plus 3y, which will be 5y. And if we have -2y plus 5y, that'll be 3y. And then we can take more like terms together. Well, here we go. We have this and that generating 5y. And then these two generated 3y, and then more like terms. Flip this 3y to the other side, minus 3y. Flip this -1 to the other side, we get +1. And in the end, what do we have? 2y equals 7. Therefore, y is 7/2 after dividing by this 2. Too fast? Then stop the playback and read through. Okay, that was easy. Next example, this time we have some parentheses. Remember the basic strategy, denominators, parentheses, like terms. Before like terms, we have to take care of those parentheses, so let's break these up. And also these. So here we go. X plus 4, oh, what did I click? Let's start over, x plus 4 times 3, so 12, and then 8x, does it look okay? -1, and then 2 times 2, and then 2 times 7, looks like that's what I got. Is everything correct here? All good? No mistake? There is a mistake. If you didn't find out already, please stop the playback and find out. Where's my mistake? It's right here. This should be +14. Where was the mistake? Distributing this 4 was okay. 4 times 3, 4 times 2. But distributing this 2 was no good because we have to distribute -2. So -2 times 2x, so we have -4x, that looks good. -2 times -7 is +14. Remember, negative sign here is part of the next number. Do not consider negative as subtraction symbol. In fact, there is no such thing as subtraction, just adding a negative number. You're in college algebra now, so subtraction does not exist. Division does not exist. When you add negative number, that's subtraction. And when you multiply reciprocal, that's division. That's basically it. In real number arithmetic, there are two algebraic operations, that is addition and multiplication. There is no such thing as subtraction, just adding a negative number. So whenever you see a negative number, that's part of the next number. This negative is part of the next number. So this negative and that 2 cannot be separated. So take this as a whole and distribute to 2x, then you're going to get negative 4x. And distribute this negative 2 times negative 7, that's positive 14. Let's go to the answer key here. We're up to here. And from that point on, taking the like terms together, more like terms together, and then we get 17x equal to 21. Divide both sides by 17, you get 21 over 17. That's pretty much straightforward. Now, how do you break up the denominator? If you have plus, relatively less of an issue, but still, it's a good idea to highlight both of them because plus is part of the next symbol as well. But when you have minus, that's a real big issue. Circle or highlight entire coefficient, including the sign. This minus is part of the next number. Okay, here's the next problem here. How do we handle this? Okay, this negative 4 is going to be distributed around, and this positive 2 will be distributed around, all right? 2z, let's see, minus 4 times 3, what is it? Minus 12. Now, minus 4 times 5z, what is it? Minus 4 times 5, negative 20z. Now, 6 was there before, and 2 times negative 3, what is it? Negative 6. And 2 times z, what is it? And then we can take the like terms together, simplify, and go from there. Let's see, where are we? We're up to here. And then take the like terms together. And oops, a typo, it should be z, sorry about that. And then take the like terms together. And then divide by the final coefficient. So we have 12 over negative 20, simplify into negative 3/5 after dividing both numerator and denominator by 4. All right. Okay, and one more emphasis. Whenever you have to break up parentheses, make sure you highlight or circle entire coefficient, including the sign. That's particularly important whenever you have minus symbol. Minus symbol is part of the next number, okay? It's not subtraction, because subtraction does not exist. Subtraction does not exist. This is college level. You're just adding negative number. Okay, next topic. Now this time we have denominators. All right. Denominators first, parentheses, and then the like terms. Okay. How do we work it out? So here, I'd like to multiply something to kill off all the denominators. And what is the strategic number that I'd like to multiply here? One way is to multiply all those denominators together. 5 times 6 times 2, but that's going to be an overkilling. It works, but there is a simpler number. The least common multiple of the denominators, or the LCD, least common denominator. In this case, it will be 30. So multiply 30 to each fraction. And have to multiply to each term, so don't forget to multiply 30 to this 1 as well. Okay, the first step is done, and let's simplify this. Now, a lot of students break off the parentheses here, but no, don't do that. This is the standard procedure. Denominators first. Parenthesis comes later. Do not break up the parentheses yet because denominators come first. Kill off the denominators first. 30 divided by 5, what is it? That's 6. The purpose of all this LCM business, the LCD business, is to remove the denominator. Remember that. 30 divided by 6, that's 5. And 1 times 30 is 30. And 30 divided by 2, that's 15. And what do we have? We have a linear equation loaded with parentheses. This part is now done. I'm now starting from the second step. Break up the parentheses and take the like terms together. Okay, let's break up the parentheses. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 6 times 2 is 12y, minus 5 times 4 is 20, 5 times 1 is 5, 30, minus 15 times 2 is 15 times y is. Okay, is everything good? No, not really. I made 2 mistakes. Find out. Stop the playback if necessary. Where are the mistakes? Right here, and then right there. Negative 5 is going to be distributed over to 4y and 1. So negative 5 times 4y is negative 20y, okay? Negative 5 times 1 is negative 5, not positive 5. You see, you have to consider entire number, including the sign. Same thing here. You have to distribute negative 15. Negative 15 times 2 is negative 30, that's okay. Negative 15 times y is negative 15y. Remember, there is no such thing as subtraction. Everything is just addition. Adding a negative number. So whenever you see a negative sign, it's a part of the next number. Okay. From here, you can take the like terms together and then go ahead. We're up to here. And then take the like terms together and then go ahead and complete the problem. You can do that. I don't need this anymore. And here's the full solution. Okay, all right. So first 3 subsections are done, and let's meet again in a separate video.